My fiancé, River Ford, is famed for verse. Every poem he writes sends nobles into a frenzy, but in all 3 he's never written a single poem for me. River, people are talking about your new poem in the capital. Could you write one for me, even just 2 lines?
If I wrote poems for anyone who asked, then my words would be no better than cabbages sold by the pound. My pen is meant for the realm, not for this cheap sort of romance.
Hold it in, you're a lady. If I dunk his face in the ink, father will be so mad he'll fall ill.
Go back and copy the sutras again. Calm your mind.
Moon, I understand. I'll go back now.
No spring in the city could outshine you. Spend all my ink to paint waning at dusk.
What a lovely poem for waning.
Miss. Yesterday, he scolded you for shallow. Today, he's on the street writing love poems and giving jade hairpins to Susan's illegitimate. Miss, you're hurting. If you want to cry, cry. Don't bottle it up and make yourself sick.
Springer. Did you hear that? He wrote a love poem for someone else. He's handed us the perfect excuse to break off the engagement himself.
Yes.
My mother was the greatest woman general in the great Min dynasty. My father came back from the battlefield broken, and he forbade ever touching a blade or a spear. I forced myself to play the quiet little doll for 3 years. Move. Back to the manor. Bring 18 guards and the account book. Today, this young lady is done pretending. Fu Huaiji of the Qing'an Duke's manor is faithless and two-faced. Jiang Weiyue writes this declaration today. Our engagement is hereby ended.
Are you out of your mind? Only wrote her a poem yesterday. And you're this jealous over that? What man doesn't keep wives and concubines? You're the Grand Tutor's daughter. How can you be so jealous?
Several wives and concubines?
I, Luna River, will never share a husband with a woman. A hypocrite, acting one way to my face and another behind my back. I'd be a fool not or keep you around for the new year. Breaking off the engagement is one thing, but we must settle accounts. Last month, under the excuse of appreciating it, you borrowed my father's famous Hui. That's 500 taels of silver. And during the new year, pure gold toad my family carried into your study. Chun, take some men and move it out for me.
Yes.
Luna River. You're vulgar. Are you calling off this engagement? Don't regret it.
Whoever regrets it is a dog. We're done. Head back.
Very well.
River Moon Jiang, you're just playing hard to get today. We'll see. Without me, River Huaifu, what capital's noble family would dare take a shrew like
Grand Tutor River? I heard Yuan has suffered grievance lately and even called off her engagement, as her father. You really should show her some care. I watched Yuan grow up.
My daughter is headstrong. Your Majesty, thank you for concern. I had planned to wait a while before choosing her a fine husband.
No time like the present. Today, court officials are here. Yuan, among the unmarried young men in this hall. Pick whichever one you like. I will grant you the marriage myself today.
Don't be stubborn. Thank His Majesty. Let it pass. After making a fuss for days.
Aren't you trying to use His Majesty's favor to beg me? Once she asked, I reluctantly said yes. At least it saved the Grand Tutor Manor's dignity.
Your Majesty. I find the Marquis of Dingbei strong and battle-tested. I ask your Majesty to grant us a marriage.
Has this girl lost her mind? That's the Marquis of Dingbei.
Jiang Weiyue.
With all these gifted scholars in the hall, you chose a warrior.
Lord Fu. Too much poetry and romance gets tiresome after a while. I want him.
Your Majesty, I cannot obey.
The Grand Tutor's daughter proposed in public, only to be turned down on the spot. What a total humiliation. She passed on Scholar Fu and had to go after that demon instead. Look at her, completely disgraced.
She brought this on herself.
Jiang Weiyue. Just listen to them. I told you. Who but me would ever be willing to marry you? I suggest you stop playing hard to get.
Lord Fu, the daughters of the Jiang family are not for you to lecture.
I'm not refusing because Miss Jiang isn't good enough. It's just that tomorrow, I lead the army to the northern frontier. On the battlefield, blades have no eyes. Life or death is uncertain. I wouldn't dare let Miss Jiang suffer for me. As for the marriage decree, We can discuss it again if I return alive.
Turning down marriage proposal, you do it so openly and responsibly. Marquis of the North, you're the one I have to marry.
Good. Then shall wait Minister Gu's triumphant return, and drink at your wedding.
You foolish girl, with many noble sons to choose from, you refused them all. You could have picked some ordinary sixth-rank official.
I could have guaranteed you a life of wealth and honor. Why did you have to choose that living devil? Are you trying to shorten your father's life?
Father. After what happened with Felix Hart, I've finally seen through those scholar official families. They look refined and honorable, but they're cold and false inside. When trouble really comes, let alone protect me, they can't even protect themselves. A husband like that, I don't want him.
You don't want him?
Gordon is a fine general. I know that better than anyone, but he's going to war. The northern frontier is freezing and harsh if he doesn't make it back.
Do you want to be widowed while you're still so young?
Have you forgotten how your mother died back then?
Father made you put away your spear so you could stay safe in the capital. Don't follow your mother's old path again.
Father. I haven't forgotten, but these past 3 years, pretending to be a proper lady has worn your daughter out. Felix Hart prides himself on being noble, but he's nothing but a hypocrite. What he loves is the way others look up to him. Gordon Ashford defends our land like a true man. If he dies on the battlefield, I'd rather stay a widow for him my whole life than spend my days sickened by a man like Fabian Fu and all the schemes in the inner court.
Forget it. Blood of a general runs in your veins. That can never be changed.
That stubborn look just now was so much like your mother.
Tomorrow Duke North's army breaks camp. Go see him off at the city gate. If that brat dares make a mistake on the battlefield, I'll stake this old life and still never let him off.
The general came back from the Hall of Great Harmony and hasn't said a word. I'm afraid he was forced into a marriage arrangement in court and feels humiliated, so he's upset now.
Lieutenant.
At your service. Calm down, General. Are you still upset about the marriage arrangement for Lady Jiang in the hall?
Upset? Did Lady Jiang stare at me for quite a while in the hall today?
It seems so. Miss Jiang's eyes did rest on you for a moment.
Not a moment. A long while. She picked me, praised me in public for being strong and battle-ready. Passed the order down. We break camp and march tomorrow. Bring me the new armor made last month and polish it overnight. It must shine in sun.
General, we're going to war.
What do you know? Miss River has taken a liking to me, so I must show my most imposing military bearing. I can't let her down. Do it.
My lord, you head to the northern frontier. Swords have no eyes, so take care. This safety charm, I bought it at a roadside stall yesterday. It was buy 2, get 1 free.
Since it's from Miss River, I'll keep it close to me. I will never lose it.
After the engagement was called off, no longer had to force a dainty voice and recite poems. Practice martial arts in the back courtyard every day, and life is—
Miss, urgent pigeon message has arrived from the northern frontier.
Could this rush order mean something happened at the front?
A lone plume.
The setting sun hangs round over the long river. Your letter feels like seeing you in person. Dad, look at this letter. The borderland terrain is wide open. If lone smoke rises straight up, it means the wind died. If the enemy uses the still air to release poison smoke, strikes under the backlight, wouldn't our archers become sitting ducks?
Good point. Could the Marquis of Dingbei be asking us for tactical advice?
Straight smoke means no wind, so poison smoke can gather. Around sunset means backlight, so vision is blocked. He should have the archers ambush them against the light.
General Gu is a real ace at war. How can his battle report be this cryptic? Why not just say it plainly?
General, a pigeon message just arrived from the Grand Tutor's manor in the capital. General, what did Miss Jiang write in the letter?
See for yourself.
If smoke rises straight, there's no wind, so poison smoke gathers. If the sun is round at dusk, the light blocks the view. Set an ambush out of sight. General, this is a military analysis. Miss River sent the wrong letter.
What do you know? She's using tactics to show how much she cares about me.
You can see deep love in that too.
Pass down the order, break camp and set up the army just as Miss River said in her letter, off the main route. Also, tell cooks to stew more meat. Eat your fill, men. Tomorrow, follow me into battle.
Why the long face? I haven't mastered this spear form yet.
Miss. Lord Dingbay has been out of touch for half a month. People are saying he was ambushed by the enemy on the northern frontier. The whole army was wiped out.
Civil officials love spreading rumors.
But miss, are you not worried? If the Marquis never comes back, you broke off your engagement, and then you'll be left a widow too. How will you live the rest of your life?
If he really doesn't come back, I, Luna River, will remain unmarried for life. Take Spear to the northern frontier and bring back his corpse.
My lady.
The young master of the Frost family brought the second miss to our front gate, and they drew quite a crowd, saying they wanted to show you the right path, my lady.
Show me the right path. Looks like he's here to die.
The Marquis of Northwatch was ambushed on the northern frontier and his army was wiped out. Miss River, eldest daughter of the Brooke family, broke off her engagement and what a cursed fate, bringing ruin to—
Exactly.
She had a young scholar right there.
You just had to pick some brute.
Now they can't bring back his body. Don't talk nonsense. The Marquis will be fine.
Sister, don't be too sad. Even though the capital is saying the Marquis left no remains, His Majesty hasn't ordered the funeral yet. There's hope. He's not dead. I don't need your fake sympathy here. Get out.
Jiang Wuyue. Wan Ning came to comfort you kindly. How can you be so vicious? For the sake of our family's friendship, I'll give you one last chance. If you bow your head and admit fault to me right now, in front of everyone, and serve Wan Ning a cup of tea, I could still save you a spot as a secondary wife in the Foster house.
Foster Hayes. You think too highly of yourself.
I'd rather stay single for life than ever step into the Foster family's door.
How dare you attack someone in the street?
You're exactly who I'm hitting, you sanctimonious hypocrite. Take one more step, and my spear won't spare you.
Good. Very good.
Moon River, let's see how long a widow to be like you can keep acting so tough.
Who dares curse her to be a widow? I haven't sent word for half a month, but it wasn't that I meant to hide it. Thanks to your brilliant plan, troops ambushed them with the sun at their backs and won crushing victory. To wipe out the remaining enemy for good. I led the light cavalry deep into the desert and chased them half a month. We lost contact, so that's what caused the delay.
My lord is valiant, and your judgment is swift. Your stamina is indeed impressive.
She said I've got great stamina. These are the spoils of war seized.
I brought them all back to make you some jewelry. You reek of money, how vulgar. Marquis Gu.
The Grand Tutor's daughter can't be won over by such cheap trinkets. If word gets out.
Won't people laugh and say the Grand Tutor's mansion is shallow and short-sighted?
Cheap trinkets. Lord Fu, have you forgotten? That famous painting from the former dynasty in your study was bought at auction by me with these cheap— I won it for you. What? When you were spending my money, it didn't seem cheap. And now you're putting on airs like so noble.
You're twisting the truth. I borrowed that.
Borrowed? Chunner. Bring me the ledger. Let's see how many common things Lord Fu has borrowed over the past 3 years. We'll settle it all today.
Since you still owe Miss Jiang money. Don't even think about leaving. Pay up. Or else. I wouldn't mind chopping off your hands for Lady River.
Right under the sun of heaven.
Lord Northguard, will you kill someone in the street?
A debt must be paid. That's only right. Lord Reed. Will you pay up yourself? Or should I send men to haul it from the Reed estate?
House Reed is a scholarly family. We would never dodge a debt. This money goes to the Grand Tutor's residence within 3 days.
3 days. Lord Reed's word isn't good enough for me.
Rare paintings, poetry gathering expenses. Master Grant owes Grand Tutor's house a total of 12,000 taels of silver.
12,000 taels. Your ledger's made up.
Every entry in this ledger has Master Grant's signature and seal, so the capital's top scholar can't admit the money he borrowed anymore.
Master Grant, you heard Miss River clearly. If you can't pay the silver, we'll take your Grant estate today as payment.
Spring. Count it.
Miss, only 8,000 taels. We're still 4,000.
I only brought this much today. I'll deliver the remaining 4,000 tomorrow.
This jade hairpin is pretty fine. Since Lord Felix can't pay, we'll take this jade hairpin to settle the debt.
No, it was a love token from my brother Isaac. Using Grand Tutor Manor's money to buy a love token? Lord Felix, what a clever scheme. Flora, bring it here.
You've gone too far.
You owed me this. 4,000 tales will teach you a lesson. Good.
Luna River, just wait. This debt, Felix Hayes will collect sooner or later. I may not beat that brute in money, but I won't believe I can't outshine him in writing. A butcher only knows the stink of blood. What would he know of moonlight and gentle breeze? Gold and silver blind the eye. A noble lady falls into the mud.
Miss, this is bad. Lord Felix is holding a poetry gathering at the Flowing Cup Pavilion now. More than half the capital young scholars are there. Let him have his poetry gathering. What's there to panic about? But at the banquet, he wrote 3 sour poems in a row. He mocked the Northern Duke in secret, calling him a butcher and a brute. He even said you're blinded by money. Miss, they're ruining your good name like this. This is way too much.
I've played proper young lady for 3 years. They really think I'm an easy target. Today, I'll show them what real disgrace looks like.
Miss River. What a coincidence.
His lordship is here to hear Master Scholar River recite poetry too.
I heard someone here was running their mouth. Here to crash the party. Yet Miss River came all by herself.
A few sour scholars only good with their mouths. Me and my spear suffice. But since the Marquis is here, let's go in together and join the fun.
My pleasure.
When it comes to writing, the nation comes first, and integrity above all. River. Barged into a scholars' gathering with troops. How utterly vulgar.
River Fertwaiji. You can't even lift a sword. What entitles you to judge the duty to home and country that Gordon kept with his life?
Disgraceful. How did Grand Tutor Foster raise such a fierce daughter? Who would ever marry you?
Who'd want her? I do. I like Miss River just the way she is, bold and heroic, like a true general's daughter.
Minister Foster. I had a great time smashing up this little gathering today. If there's another poetry party like this, send me an invitation. I, Luna River, will be there anytime. Don't you think I'm rude and overbearing? And too wild?
Of course not. Luna. When you shattered the screen, Dragon Rising from the Deep was powerful and precise. I'm used to broad, forceful blade work in the northern frontier, but I'm lacking with the spear. Miss River. Would you give me a few pointers?
Sure. Then come find me in the back courtyard of the Grand Tutor's Manor tomorrow.
Miss River. This is a fine whetstone I found in the far north. This is a military remedy. It boosts blood flow and clears bruises.
Other families bring silk and satin when they visit. He brought a whetstone. Is he here to marry a wife or to swear brotherhood with a target dummy?
This is outrageous. What a crude brute.
Brother Huaiji. The Marquis of Dingbei holds great power, and Miss Jiang is strong-willed. We'd better avoid them.
Stay out of their way. He made me lose face in front of all the scholars in the capital. I can't swallow that insult.
You humiliated the Fu family out there.
And now you're throwing a fit at home, father. That River Moon joined forces with Marquis Northold to humiliate son in public.
Marquis Northold commands an army, and now River Moon has his backing, so she's arrogant. But what if he does command troops? In the end, this realm belongs to scholars.
Father, do you have a plan?
In a few days, it'll be the royal hunt. At the hunting grounds, blades have no eyes. If an accident happens, no one else can be blamed. A few days ago, I happened to befriend Commander Zhang of the Imperial Guard.
My lord, do you mean to make a move at the hunting grounds? This is a clash of...
Why let lives be lost? Fine. Since he wants to show off on horseback, we'll make him fall and shatter to pieces.
Wanting, act as if you know nothing about this. If you dare let even a word slip.
You'll be implicated too.
Huaiji. At today's hunt, blades have no eyes. Your father has already arranged everything. Today, Jiang Wuyue will not be leaving alive.
Rest easy, father.
At today's hunt, no matter rank or title, whoever takes first prize will be richly rewarded by me.
Too many eyes at the hunting grounds today. Stay close to me and do not go into the deep woods alone.
Don't worry, my lord. A few animals can't hurt me. Who are you people?
Jiangwuyue, today this dense forest will be the place where you die.
You're asking for death. Who sent you?
No need to ask.
The mark of the Imperial Guard's secret camp.
The Imperial Guard?
The whole capital. The only one who can command the Imperial Guard's covert camp and wants me dead is Minister Fu, who just became in-laws with the chief commander of the Imperial Guard.
I came too late.
It's a scratch. I'm fine. How did you find me, my lord?
Right after you left. I followed. I just got held up by a few wild boars.
Jiangwuyue. Open attacks and hidden traps in the capital
Are even more dangerous than the battlefield at the northern border. Would you marry into my Marquis of Dingbei manor sooner? With me here, no one will be able to lay a finger on you.
My lord, is this a proposal?
Yes.
All right. Then I shall wait for your grand wedding carriage, my lord.
Has Huai's matter been taken care of?
Gordon ruined everything.
Your Majesty. While hunting in the woods, I was attacked by assassins. Lord Northold arrived in time and saved me.
In the royal hunting grounds, right under the sun of heaven, assassins?
Guards, wake assassin up.
Torture him until he talks.
Your Majesty. He bears the mark of the Imperial Guard's shadow camp.
Where is Commander Zane of the Imperial Guard?
I deserve death 1,000 times over. This man really was from the shadow camp. But 3 months ago, he broke military law and was dismissed and expelled from the camp.
A dead man cast out of the camp. Still managed to sneak into the royal hunting grounds. I have 100 ways to make you wish you were dead. Talk. Who sent you?
If you're gonna kill me, do it.
Don't think you can pin this on anyone else.
A dead loyalist.
The trail's gone cold.
The assassin is dead, but anyone who could set up a kill in the hunting grounds must be a powerful noble in the capital. Minister Fu, Lord Fu. Why are you two shaking like that?
You jest, Marquis. I was only frightened by all this blood.
Marquis Gu, don't throw false charges at us.
Today's assassination had better be a coincidence.
If I find out who's behind this, I'll risk this official robe of mine.
And wipe out his entire clan.
Commander Zhang failed to keep proper order, allowing desperados to sneak into hunting grounds. Demoted by 3 ranks and kept half a year's pay is forfeited. Let the court of justice investigate this thoroughly. What happened today gave Yuan quite a scare. The court of justice will definitely find the real culprit. Gu Aiqing has rendered a great service by saying, I said before, whoever came out on top would be richly rewarded. Gu Aiqing, what reward do you seek?
I ask for nothing else. I only ask your majesty to grant me a marriage. Please bestow the eldest Miss Jiang upon me as my wife. Willing to offer the entire fortune of the Marquis of Dingbei's household as the betrothal gift for this lifetime. I will never fail her.
Aileen, are you willing?
I am willing.
A perfect match, made in heaven. I hereby grant your marriage today. Imperial astronomer, choose an auspicious date at once. Gordon Tingon had received the imperial decree of marriage.
Shook the capital.
With 1 comb to the end, may you be free of illness and sorrow. 2nd comb, till your white hairs meet at your brows. Yuan,
Yes,
your mother died young. I couldn't protect her. Now you're marrying into the Marquis Manor. If Gu Tingen dares upset you, or if that house has rules that bind you, don't you ever just put up with it if you're wronged. Just take your spear and beat him. Even if you tear the roof off the Marquis of Dingbei's manor, if the sky falls, Dad will hold it up for you.
Don't worry, Dad. He can't take a beating.
Easy, ma'am.
General Gu, on the northern frontier, you were steady when you cut down enemy heads with your blade. How come today, with just a cup of wedding wine, you can't even hold your cup steady? Are you afraid the wine is poison?
No, I just feel like I'm dreaming. These past 3 years, I've had this dream countless times. I'm afraid that if I let go, the cup will shatter. And the dream will end.
3 years. What do you mean, 3 years?
Actually, I didn't first fall for you at the palace banquet.
Not at the banquet. Then when was it?
In autumn 3 years ago, I was visiting the West Forest farm outside town. That day, a startled wild horse broke through the fence and nearly trampled a passing farmer. Right then. It was you, dressed in red, you brought the crazed horse down with one shot, were bold and untamed then. From that moment on, I fell for you. Later, I found out. You were the daughter of the Grand Tutor's manor. But you were already engaged to Fu Huaiji. And after that, I saw you put away your spear. And change into plain dresses. Trying hard to be a proper young lady. It broke my heart. But I could do nothing until that day in the Hall of Supreme Harmony when you pointed at me in front of the whole court. I hardly dared to breathe. I was afraid it was just an illusion. Moonless. I never loved some proper, well-mannered young lady. The one I loved. She was that fierce general's daughter in the woods, wielding silver spear and tearing through the autumn wind.
I held myself back for 3 years, thinking the world wanted to sand down my edges. I thought once I dropped the act, no one would ever accept me again. But it turns out, 3 years ago, there was already someone who had tucked my truest self away deep in his heart. Adrian, are you stupid? Since you already knew I was a woman who plays with blades and spears, then tonight, General Adrian, spar with me properly, will you? If I lose, the military command of the Marquis Manor will all be mine from now on.
I will give it everything I've got. And never let you down, my lady. My lady. From now on, you'll run the Marquis Manor. As for my monthly pay, just give me a little spending money as you see fit.
You're the mighty Marquis of Northgard. Don't you need money for socializing? I'll give you 10 taels of silver a month. Will that be enough?
That's plenty, really. I'm usually in the army camp and they provide meals there. I hardly spend anything.
Brother Huaiji, today we're getting married, though I've been wrong to only be your second wife. As long as I can stay by your side, Waning is content.
If it weren't to shut people's mouths and save the Fu family's reputation.
Did you really think I'd marry a concubine's daughter? Get in the carriage. Stop embarrassing yourself here.
For Yolanda Yen, Fabian Fu actually rushed into marrying Wendy Su.
Well done, Ethan Tingen. Looks like I judged right.
Father-in-law, my life belongs to my wife.
This little homecoming gift is nothing.
Father. Seeing Fabian Fu like that today. The Fu family must be having a hard time too.
The Fu family was on shaky ground to begin with. They were only propped up by a bit of empty fame. Now their name is ruined, and a few days ago we drained them of 12,000 taels in silver. Naturally, they're short on cash.
Rest, father-in-law. I've spread the word. Any shop in the capital that dares let the Fu family buy on credit is making an enemy of Northern Marquis Manor.
Ha ha ha, you brat. That way you protect your own. Is just to my liking. Ayuan, come back and see your father more often. This house is so big. Once you leave, I won't even have anyone to talk to.
Don't worry, Father. The Northern Marquis Manor is close. I'll come see you every few days. If feel bored at home, go to the backyard and take out my weapons for some practice. Just enough to stretch my legs.
You silly girl, you're never serious. Go on, don't keep Tinian waiting. Ma'am, Eowyn didn't walk the hard road you did back then. She has a husband now who's willing to risk his life for her. Your spirit can finally rest in peace.
Ma'am, the rules in the Marquis's house are not like those of ordinary families. I've served here for 20 years, and there are things I still need to remind you about, ma'am.
What do you want to remind me of, Nanny Lee?
The Marquis is away at war all year. How can he manage without someone by his side to care for him? These two girls were hand-picked by me. They're just right to be his bedchamber maids, and they can help carry on the Marquis's family line.
Nanny Lee, did you forget who runs the manor of the Northern Marquis now?
My lady, that is not fair. I may be a servant, but I was bestowed by Her Majesty the Empress Dowager herself the rule of carrying on the family line, even if you came from the Grand Tutor's estate.
You can't ignore custom just because you use the Empress Dowager to pressure me. Let me tell you, rules are rules, and in this Marquis manor, I make the decisions. Whoever dares send a woman into the Marquis's room, I'll be the first to snap her legs.
My lady is amazing. My lady right. Guards. Throw this vicious old servant and all her baggage out of the manor for me. From now on, whoever dares upset my lady again will be dealt with under military law.
My lady, an invitation from the eldest princess's residence. A spring flower banquet will be held in half a month, and you are invited to attend.
The flower viewing banquet.
If you don't want to go, ma'am, turn it down. As the Marchioness of Dingbay Manor, you don't need to cater to anyone.
Mr. Su's wife will bring Su Wanning too. Su Wanning was brought into the Fu family by Fu Huaiji as an equal wife, and she's eager to show her face. Since they want to see me, a crude martial woman, make a fool of myself if I don't go. Wouldn't that spoil their fun? I'd like to see what tricks they can come up with.
If you want to go, then go. If anyone dares upset you, just smash up their party. I'll handle the rest.
Autumn chrysanthemums stand proud in frost, fragrance filling the courtyard pond.
Don't say spring is best. This flower blooms even later.
Fair lady, your talent in verse is outstanding. I wonder if Lady Northold has fine work to share. I'm not good at poetry, so please don't laugh at me. Ladies, look at that Lady Northold. She may be dressed in splendor, but with poems and essays in this garden, she can't understand a single line. Isn't that so?
I heard that in the Marquis.
She's always shouting killing and fighting. She's brought shame on the noble ladies. So crude. What would she know about elegance?
Hell.
Get out of the way.
Thank you, sister, for saving my life.
No need to thank me. An arrow from someone as crude as I am was nothing more than a casual shot. If Miss Sue hurt her leg, she should go back and rest.
Madame Marquis, that shot was incredible. Yes.
I'd only heard that Madame Marquis came from warriors. Now that we've seen it for ourselves, it's truly eye-opening. So bold and heroic.
You're too kind, ladies.
So, it turns out there are not only women who survive on men's charity, but also women like her, who can hold up half the sky all on their own.
Madame Marquis, let's host riding and archery gathering another day.
You have to come and give us some pointers.
Sure, I will.
Will you? I heard there was a runaway horse at the...
You weren't hurt, were you?
My lord really...
Hold his wife dear above all else.
I'm fine. It was a crazed horse. I dealt with it.
It's good that you're okay. I'm here to take you home. Useless trash. I sent you to the flower banquet to sound out those noble ladies and, while you were at it, take Shelby Moore down a peg. But instead, you let him steal the whole show.
Howard, that startled horse came out of nowhere. If my sister hadn't saved me, Wendy wouldn't have made it back alive.
Sister, you're calling her so sweetly now. Don't forget how you got into the Shaw family. If I hadn't taken you in, a bastard daughter from the Earl's house would have been married off long ago to some disgusting old man as a replacement wife. If you can't handle something this small, from now on, stay in back courtyard. Stop going out and making a fool of yourself.
In his eyes, I'm nothing but a pawn. A toy he can throw away anytime.
Moonless. In 3 days, it'll be the Royal Autumn Tournament. His Majesty has decreed that all military officers and civil officials in the capital must attend, with their families.
The royal tournament.
What are those weak civil officials going there for?
To show that great Min values brains and brawn. But I heard Fu Huaiji has been making a fool of himself among the civil officials lately. These few days, at the poetry gatherings, the poems he brought were mediocre, with hollow wording. The whole capital is talking about it. They say the great talent Fu has run dry.
Run dry. More like he lost the ghostwriter who used to write his poems. At the drill ground, he'll definitely try every way he can to win back face. My lord, 3 days from now, I'll go with you.
Today, the Dingbei army looks truly mighty. What do you all think, my ministers?
Your Majesty, the Dingbei army is brave, but good governance should rest on civil officials, though generals may fight well. But they're barbaric and know nothing of manners or honor. That gave me thoughts. I meant to compose a poem to praise the virtues of culture and learning.
However,
Don't think you can use my poem again to win fame and rank for yourself. Today, I want to see how the capital's greatest talent gets himself out of this.
in my humble
The so-called valuing of civil rule over is the foundation that keeps great men in lasting peace and stability. If we rely only on military conquest, it will breed arrogant troops and unruly generals, harming the state.
Lord Fu can't even force out a poem.
Yet his talk of honoring letters over arms is truly eye-opening.
Lady Dingbei, this is a matter of state. Since when may a woman speak out of turn?
State affairs. You sit up on that high seat, talking big about the realm, and think that means all is well. As if peace was written by the brush in your hand. You keep saying soldiers are crude and uncouth. But do you even know how fierce the sandstorms are on the northern frontier? How bitter the ice and snow beyond the pass are? Those men you call crude have taken countless scars and shed endless blood to hold the border. If they had not fought on the front lines, slept on ice and battled through snow, the enemy's iron hooves would have trampled your study long ago. How could you be living in peace? Go write your love poems. Praising words while scorning war. This great realm of Damon was built on the bones of countless soldiers, not on a few of your sickly, pretentious verses. Could ever buy it. Fu Huaiji. You feast on the peace those soldiers died for, yet you stand here spouting nonsense.
Well said. Every word from the Marchioness of Jingbei rings true. Today, I will tell the whole realm. The civil and military officials of Damon are pillars of a nation. Neither is above the other. Whoever belittles the military again will be severely punished.
Long live your Majesty.
Why didn't you bail me out with a poem just now? Were you trying to make a fool of me?
The assassination attempt at the Royal Autumn Hunt. Even though Minister Foster cleared himself completely, Terry and I never stopped digging into it.
My lord, my lady, a message came from the Court of Justice.
The assassins captured alive at the hunting grounds that day. They were reportedly from the Imperial Guard's covert camp, but they killed themselves with poison in prison. Poisoned themselves? Dead men keep poison hidden in their teeth. This is a trick Northern D spies always use.
Minister Fu is a civil official. How could he be tied to Northern D assassins?
I was ordered to keep watch on the Fu residence, and I found Minister Fu has been strange lately, often meeting with Western region merchants late at night. At a private estate outside the city.
Western region merchants? Great Min is at war with Northern.
The border market's long been shut down, so where would Western region?
That assassination wasn't merely personal revenge. That old fox Minister Fu must be hiding a much bigger plot behind it. Since the Court of Judicial Review can't find anything,
then we'll go meet him ourselves.
The last batch of iron, or has already been shipped beyond the pass. When will you pay the 100,000 taels of gold your master promised? Money is not the issue, but if the Marquis of Dingbei lives, how can our Northern D army march south? The assassination at the hunting grounds failed. My master is very displeased. The Marquis of Dingbei is highly skilled, truly, but please tell your master this. I will look for another chance.
So assassination was not just for personal revenge. Minister Fu trafficked military iron ore. He even dared to collude with Northern D, and tried to murder the commander at the border.
This is a new order. In 3 days, you must hand over the deployment map of the Dingbei army to us. The records of the iron ordeals. And the letters proving your collusion with the Northern D.
The Fu family is finished this time. Let's go.
Congratulations, Lord Fu, on promotion to the Ministry of Person. The Fu family has double blessings today. Thank you all for your kind words. Jiang Wuyue, you barged into Fu residence with troops. Do you have no respect for the law?
I am here today to uphold the law. Lord Fu, you cheated in the imperial exam, bribed the examiners, and had others write for you, stealing undeserved fame. Now the proof is right here. Your dream of rising to the top is over.
That's nonsense. This is a frame-up. Evening Peace, tell, didn't I write the poems?
These poems were all ghostwritten by me for Lord Vale. This is the banknote proof from back then, used to bribe the chief examiner for him.
Minister Vale. Secret letters and account books selling off military iron ore and colluding with the northern tribes have been submitted to His Majesty. By imperial the Vale family is guilty of treason and aiding enemy. The clan is to be executed.
It's over. It's all over.
Su Wanning. You earned merit by reporting first, and played no part in treason.
His Majesty has shown mercy and permits your divorce and your departure from the Fu residence.
I thank your Majesty for your great mercy. Thank you, Marchioness.
Wuyue. I was wrong. For the sake of our family's long friendship, please spare my life.
Fu Huaiji, you brought this on yourself. Tianan, let's go home. Though the Fu family has fallen, the defense plans they sold to the Northern D earlier. This has led to a terrible disaster. The northern tribes massed 300,000 troops at the border.
Your Majesty. The northern cavalry has already broken through 2 border cities. 300,000 troops are advancing straight on Yanmen Pass.
How dare they? Gu Tingen. I order you to lead 150,000 troops at once. Rush to reinforce the northern frontier.
I obey. I'll make sure those northern raiders never return. Wuyue. I'm marching out tomorrow. The northern tribes are coming hard this time. I may not be back for a while. Stay careful in the capital. If anyone gives you trouble, wait till I get back, and I'll deal with them for you.
Don't worry, my lord. Here in the capital, I'm the one who bullies others. Just focus on winning the war.
Wuyue. What is this?
Marquis of Dingbei, your decree. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor declares. Jiang Wuyue is appointed Deputy General of Grain Transport. With the former Great Min military tally, march at once with the Marquis of Dingbei. Together, resist the Northern D.
A daughter of the Zhang family brings no shame to a general's house. Long live great men. Long live great men, set out.
How did His Majesty agree so easily to let you go to war with the army?
I took my mother's keepsake and personally went to beg His Majesty.
The Grand Tutor didn't stop you.
This military tally from the camp was handed to me by my father himself. He said my mother took this very army and died in battle back then. Since northern enemy has invaded again, no one in the Jiang family will ever. His Majesty remembered mother's great service in those years. And with the war funds turned over by Far Reach Pavilion. That was why he issued this imperial decree.
My father-in-law had the heart to let you come risk your life here.
He was even more afraid I'd spend day and night in the capital sick with worry. Once the Marquis reaches the battlefield, who ends up protecting whom is still hard to say.
Okay. I shall wait and see.
After more than half a month forced marching, we arrived at the northern frontier camp. But I knew. The army only respects strength, not status.
This battlefield is where lives are risked on the edge of a blade, not a place for a delicate marchioness from the capital to polish her image.
Exactly. If a real fight breaks out, are we going to kill the enemy or protect this fragile deputy general?
Some of you generals have doubts about me. Perfect. After days on the road, my bones are getting rusty. Whoever's not convinced, come up and face me. If anyone lasts 10 moves against me, I'll take off my armor and head back to the capital at once.
You little girl, you really don't know your place. Excuse me, then.
Next.
See? That's my wife.
I see her, I see.
Marquis, let go first.
From this day on. If anyone in the army dares question Deputy General Rivers' rank again, they'll be punished by military law.
I am fully convinced.
The front line is under heavy pressure.
100,000 Dan of supplies must reach Black Cloud Pass within 3 days. This mission is dangerous. You.
Rest assured, Marquis, as long as I'm alive, the grain will be too. Move out.
Those are Great Min's supplies. Brothers, kill them all.
Take all the grain.
Why panic? Form up. Front line, fall back, turn wagon sideways and block the mouth of the valley. Archers, take the high ground on both sides. Fire. All soldiers, charge with me.
General, good news. Deputy General River was ambushed by 300 Northern enemy light cavalry while escorting.
Deputy General River set an ambush using
He not only saved 100,000 loads of grain, but wiped out the enemy too.
300 light cavalry. Deputy General River only 100 grain guards.
And he still wiped them out? It's absolutely true. Everyone in the army is talking about it now. They say Deputy General River, in silver armor and a red cloak, cut through the enemy unstoppable.
The name Silver Armor, Red Cloak has already spread far and wide. Deputy General River. The attack on Ridge Road was a northern D-trap, using elite cavalry to pin the Marquis' main force in Goosegate Canyon. The main force of Northern D is now launching a full-scale assault on our city.
My lady, only 2,000 old, weak, and wounded soldiers are left in the city. The Marquis' main force is trapped at Wild Goose Gate. The soonest reinforcements can arrive is in 3 days.
We can't hold the city anymore.
In the Northern Guards Dictionary, there's no such thing as can't hold. Pass on my order. Everyone in the city. Man, woman, old, or young. Anyone who can move, bring up all the lamp oil, strong liquor, and firewood in the city. Pour it out. Fire arrows.
My lady, we held it. The dust in the distance is our reinforcements. The enemy is retreating.
Hand city defense over to the reinforcements at once. Pass on my order. Take 3,000 light cavalry from the reinforcements. Come with me to Yenmen and save the Marquis.
Gu Tingen, Great Ming's god of war, dies by my blade today. Kill him.
Whoever dares touch my husband, Northern Guard, kill with me.
My lady, your timing is perfect.
A little later and I'd be a widow. Can you still fight?
With my wife here, I can take on 10. Will you at?
The enemy general is dead. Surrender and you will be spared. The world is finally at peace.
Yeah. Thanks to my wife. Will you at? With this charm. And with you by my side. No matter what we face. I, Gordon, will win every battle. And live a long life.
You fool.
Carry out my decree, break with tradition, and appoint Luna River as general of the Northern Pacification, with leave to wear red robes. She may wear armor and outrank officials by one rank. Marquis Northgard Gordon was rewarded for crushing rebellion with 10,000 taels of gold and the title of Grand Guardian. Luna River defended the city skillfully. She slew enemy generals and seized banners. A hero among women.
We, your
Thank you for your majesty's grace. Mother. Your daughter didn't disgrace our warrior family. I earned the general's seal that belongs to me. And I found a husband even better than father. He can protect me. And I can protect him too.
I heard from a merchant caravan from the capital that Lady Luna Rivers, wife of the Duke of Northwatch, was named General of Northern Peace. Now she's living it up in the capital. And also Susan Waning, the richest woman who opened a girls' school. Even the Empress Dowager summoned her. Women are really something these days. Quit slacking and move it.
Yes, that's it. Keep your stance steady. Back then, when your father was your age, he couldn't even hold it as steady as you.
Nonsense. A young lady should spend more time reading. Put that thing down and come recite poems with your grandpa.
Grandpa.
You two, one brain and one brawn, start bickering. If you keep spoiling her like this, she'll tear every roof in the capital off sooner or later.
My lady. A daughter of the Gu family should be raised right from the start. From now on, in this capital, she'll be the one tearing off other people's roofs.
Now that's what I like to hear.